Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. These days, it is a constant fear in people's minds that robots are going to come and take over all of our jobs. Sure, people thought it back in the day when some jobs were automated and assembly lines looked more and more metallic. Whoever thinks that robots will take over, well, maybe you're right. But you know as well as I that watching these amazing machines in action is just a thing of beauty. So today, let's look at these top 10 unreal, useful machines you must see. But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up, and in the comment section, tell us what tool you'd want to have the most, existing or not. Number 10. SLJ 900. This machine is what China brings in when it needs the big guns. This machine comes in when they need new bridges, and they need them fast. It was made by the Beijing Wall Joint Machinery Company and is massive at 300 feet long, 24 feet tall, and weighing in at 580 tons. Let's put that in perspective. This machine is so big, it's as if you put the Statue of Liberty on its side. It's as tall as a giraffe and weighs 7.5 times as much as the space shuttle. This thing is huge. What it does is lay the foundation or track for new bridges moving across support girders. It's pretty much what bridge building dreams are made of. Number 9. Case IH Autonomous. The Case IS is an autonomous machine that works as a row crop tractor for a variety of uses. Is it replacing people? Yeah, pretty much, because with auto steering and remote management, farm machinery takes over the jobs that people used to do unsupervised. Not only could they now be supervised, but they can also be remotely monitored and controlled. Suddenly, tillage, planting, spraying, and harvesting becomes a breeze. In a world where it's all about efficiency, speed, and ROI, this machine is starting to look like a great investment. Number 8. Carrara Robotics. The video of this machine that struck up the most awe was made during a conference by the RobArch Conference Series showing innovation in architecture, art, and design. It's a robot presented back in 2014 that moves so freely you'll wonder if you're the stiff one. Hint, we are. It can cut through marble beautifully, resulting in amazing patterns and designs, all with entirely flawless geometric complexity. Bravo, robot, bravo. You may have won this time, but just wait until I get my chiseling skills in order. Number 7. Truck Spade. If you ever thought gardening was hard, imagine trying to transplant whole trees instead of just your run-of-the-mill garden plant you can't seem to dig up. That's what tree spades are for. They mechanize the transplanting of plants like bushes and trees. They're basically a tractor, harvester, and an excavator all in one. They can rip out trees with love and affection, way easier than we ever could before, and they can be mounted on a tractor or loader to move them. Sometimes they're even mounted on excavators to move trees a long distance. Regardless, the way they work is incredible, and watching it happen is both shocking and really intimidating. Number 6. Big Bud 747. The Big Bud 747 is a custom-made farm tractor produced in Montana back in 1977. It's old school, but it's got the goods. With 1,100 horsepower, it's the world's largest farm tractor by a lot. Let's measure it in my favorite way, shacks. It's almost twice as tall as a shack, 3.5 times as long as a shack, and weighs about 292 shacks, or 43 tons if anyone was counting. Sorry, shack, you're not that big. But the most important thing in all this is how mesmerizing it is to watch this machine doing its work. Number 5. TigerCat. This beautiful machine prepares the soil for planting, usually called scarification. However, scarification sounds really scary and painful, so we're going to call it preparing the soil for planting. It breaks up the untamed surface of the soil after harvest. This heavy-duty machine has an attachment just for breaking through branches and other debris to expose the soil to light, water, and nutrients. The way it works solves so many problems for agricultural workers, it's hard to imagine what life was like before it existed. Number 4. Escas Event Cleaning. If you have kids, you can't watch this machine at work without imagining how great it would do in their rooms. This machine is self-propelled, it has 3 wheels and suction intake, and it's used for cleaning up after massive events. Some cities even use it for cleaning up leaves in autumn. The cool thing is that the way it's built makes it so easy to drive. The front of the machine has openings for suction so that the material isn't crushed under its weight, and the small dimensions make it easy to maneuver around obstacles. But the greatest thing of all is how cool it looks doing its job. Number 3. Multipack C14. If you heard the word multipack, what do you think the machine would do? Oh yeah, we're about to pack some stuff. Why is it cool? It's simple. It gives you perfectly bound bales. What's more fun than that? It's stable and operable on irregular ground. It adjusts to any kind of bale you want to make and any product you want to pack into a bale. Okay, I'm starting to get some ideas here. It's also really safe, so while people were taking much longer to pack materials, this machine does it quickly and efficiently without the fear of chopping an arm off or packing a person. No, that wasn't my idea. How dare you? Number 2. Wave Power Station. This machine converts waves into electric power, which is something we desperately need. It has a floater, a branch, and a pump that generates 500 kilowatts of electric power when fixed on breakwater. It was created in the Cope Submarine Technology Laboratory. It's not the only one on the market, but it's easy to manufacture and it can couple with the desalinization of seawater, making it drinkable. This could basically be how we survive as a species. Just saying. What do you think of it? Pretty smart. Number 1. Kalashnikov Hoverbike. Okay, this is number 1 for a reason. If you ever wanted to picture yourself as Iron Man in a superhero movie of any kind, whether DC or Marvel or otherwise, this is what you want to be driving. Why does this sound like it's illegal? Its appearance is reminiscent of many flying dreams we've all had and seen on TV and in the movies. It looks like this machine, though, is a dream come true. It's not exactly a flying car, made of 8 rotors and a frame, a joystick and batteries, but it's for sure a great starting point for what could be the future of transportation. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Thanks for watching. Know of some other cool, mesmerizing machines or gadgets? Tell us about them in the comments. Here's a way you can keep getting all the upcoming videos from Top 10 Archive completely automated for your convenience by subscribing and clicking the notifications bell. Be sure to give this video a like.